So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my perfume collection. This is going to be a series, so I'm going to break down my collection, make sure I share a little bit about each fragrance. I'm not just going to do it as an inventory. I'm going to take you through shelf by shelf and go through each scent in my collection. I have been collecting for a little while now, and I love how homely and beautiful my collection has come along, and I am very, very excited to show you what I have, fragrances that I'm loving, fragrances that I recommend. So, if this sounds like something that you'll enjoy watching, then definitely stay tuned. This will be part one. And from when I counted my fragrances last, I think I have upwards of about 300 bottles. So, it is going to take us quite a few videos to get through all of the fragrances, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe and let's jump right in. Okay, so before we start with the um, perfume collection, I do have an order. So I have this and I have another order that I'm expecting. Is just one fragrance. So we're going to unbox this together so that it can make it into the collection. So yeah, I'm just hiding my address, but let's get into the box. Okay, so this order is from Myperfectscent. So they sell a lot of niche fragrances here in the UK, and I think the owner is a YouTuber. I'm not actually really sure, but I think so. Anyway, I've had my eye on these two fragrances for quite a while, and I've been so interested in testing. They also sent some samples, which we'll get into, which is quite nice. So this one, I really love the way it's packaged. This one is Perfume di Firenze. Firenze? So it's this one. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's got a little card. So this one is, what does it say? Latte. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so basically they're advertising this one. So I haven't tried this one, but this one has milky nose, almond, rose, anise, patchouli, and musk. So yeah, so they're advertising this, but this is the beauty that I purchased, and I've had my eye on this. This is a full blind buy, not even gonna lie. So I'm very, very scared, but also very excited. Love the bottle. How stunning is that? Very classy engraved bottle. Absolutely stunning. So a little bit about this fragrance. It's called a vanilla fragrance. It's for men and women. It's got banana, apricot, peach, red fruit. So this is from Fragrantica at the top, and then coconut, vanilla, raspberry in the middle, toffee, cookie, caramel, musk in the base. And from Fragrantica, a lot of people say this reminds them of Glazed Ecstasy by Simone Andreoli. And I love Simone Andreoli fragrances. So anyway, I've had my eye on this. I've seen a lot of people talk about it on socials. So I really wanted to try it out. I really want to try it out myself. So I'm going to spray it on the fat side of this. So yeah. I'm going to test the strip. Hope for the best. Ooh. It's very, very juicy. Creamy, sweet. Very sweet. Very juicy. A bit tropical, but milky tropical as well. So definitely going to play around with this one a lot more. If you're a gourmand lover, you would actually love this already just off the jump of smelling this. It's really, really nice. Okay. And then the second one is this one. Again, really well packed. This is what I mean by packaging things properly, bubble wrap. Very good. So this is Viva More Ultimate Aphrodisiac. Oh, Viva More Ultimate Aphrodisiac. Okay. Solid packaging. Ooh. Definitely gives me Jeju vibes in terms of the packaging. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's move this so that you can see how beautiful it looks. It looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. Okay, and this one, again, this is not, okay, it's an extrait de Perfume. Alright, let's find out a little bit about this one. Ultimate. Okay, so this is obviously from Viva More Perfumes for men and women. It is described as a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrances. I love gourmand scents, so I do buy quite a bit of it. Top notes, you've got bitter almond, rum, cinnamon. Middle notes, you've got cacao butter, brown sugar, chocolate. Base, you've got vanilla, coffee, and musk. That sounds delicious. Fragrantica says this reminds them of Navitas the Embrace, which is also like a gourmand, sweet gourmand scent, a bit floral as well. But the review says it's very, very, very delicious, and I love a delicious fragrance. So first of all, let's get into the bottle. Look at that bottle. It's absolutely stunning. Now, can someone tell me if this is like a nod to Navitas Perfumes? Like, is it the same owner? Because the packaging and everything just sort of strikes me as Navitas Perfumes. You know what? I can't keep up with these perfume brands. The cap is very heavy though. Very, very nice. Keep your breath. Pray for me. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It smells like chocolate. Yay. Smells like chocolate. Smells like caramel. A bit of a coffee. Definitely nutty. You can smell the almond. Is that almond in this? I can't even remember what I read out, but I smell almond. Very, very nutty. Ooh. Is that almond? Yeah, bitter almond. Oh, it's very sweet. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Like, it's kind of like that bitter type of sweet. So, two very successful blind buys, in my opinion. So, we'll put those away. But there were a few samples here. So let's see what we got. So, let's see. I love the way they do their samples. Like, alright, they sent me 3 fragrances that I've actually been keeping my eye on. So let me put this like that. So the first is the Maison Mataha Brownie Pop. So, you know, they came out with 2 new ones, and I've been wanting to try. I'm going to spray this directly on my skin, this one. It's not a lot of sample though. It's very, very tiny sample, you know. It's lovely, but it reminds me of my friend's perfume oil in Cookie Twist. Yeah, let me smell Cookie Twist. Is it Cookie Twist? No, not Cookie Twist. Reminds me of cookies and cocoa, maybe. Yeah, I think it's cookies and cocoa or cupcake. No, not cupcake. I think it's cookies and cocoa. Definitely reminds me of one of the perfume oils, but it is very, very delicious. It's very delicious. I'm gonna need to wear this to see if it's not a sickly sweet type of scent. And then this one is Juicette Banana Split, and if I'm not pronouncing it properly, so sorry. That's how I pronounce it. Don't be upset. Spray this one on my hand. Oh, this one reminds me of like bubblegum. It's a bit tart and then immediately sweet. I don't think this is for me. Banana Split. Definitely not getting banana off the jump. But it does smell like bubblegum. Okay. And then the other one is Juicette La Tarte Tatin. Spray that one here. They're very sharp. But I like this one. It's sweet. And tart. So yeah, it does remind me of a tart. Like a strawberry. Yeah, it's sweet. It's basically sweet. So clearly they were inspired by my purchase. But yeah, anyway, these are the fragrances that I'm going to be adding to my collection. I'm most likely going to have to split this video into maybe 2 or 3 parts, because I want to show you the entire collection, like everything that I have that is fragrance related. So I'm going to add in this and then start showing you my fragrances, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so we're gonna kick things off with my Kayali fragrances. So I keep them on the lower part of this shelf, and these are all my Kayali fragrances, including, well, no, I lie, I have one backup of the Wedding Silk Santo, which is not displayed here, but I do keep all of my small size, even the backups that I have, I keep them all on this shelf. So we're just gonna go through them. So I've got Yum Pistachio Gelato in the small travel size, which you know, such a nice fragrance. I've also got Vanilla 28 in this size as well. Absolutely love it. And because I love it so much, I have another Vanilla 28 in this size. Okay. I have the Capri in a bottle, lemon sugar. So this is one of the set of 4 one of sets of 4 fragrances that came out this year during the spring summer period, and I really do need Kayali to come out with a bigger bottle of this one and the Maui one, because it's really nice. Beautiful lemon sugar fragrance. Definitely reminds me of Sicilian lemons, reminds me of Italy. Very, very nice fragrance. And then Marrakesh in a bottle. I do have a full review of these fragrances on my YouTube channel, so if you want to watch them. It was a first impression and I went through everything break by break, down by down, like literally went through it. So this is Marrakesh in a bottle, which is a nice spicy fragrance. Again, comes in that set of 4. And then Maui in a bottle. Sweet banana, does smell like bananas. Very, very lovely tropical scent in my opinion. Maldives in a bottle as well. So this is Maldives in a bottle, Maldives in a bottle, Ylang Cocoa. And I'm trying to be very careful not to use them up, but I do think you can still purchase them, so it's fine. Then I have Oudgasm Cafe Oud. Again, I do have a video breaking all of the Oudgasm fragrances down, so if you want to watch that. But this is Cafe Oud. Lovely coffee type of fragrance. my favorite from the line. So this is Rose Oud, and it's a beautiful rose and oud combination. It's actually one of my favorite and actually one of the most long lasting from the Kayali line. I really do love this one. And then Vanilla Oud is another type of vanilla scent with a kick. It's got the oud in the back. It's not overpowering, so if this is your first introduction to oud, you can try this and it won't be too much for you. I do want to do an in-depth video ranking all of my Kayali fragrances. I think I have 25 in total. I do have a video on Instagram ranking them, but I want to do a YouTube saying why I rank them in that fashion. But anyway, and then this is the most recent release as we speak. This is Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I decorated my bottle because it's giving fluffy, it's giving lady of leisure, it's giving I did not come to this life to suffer. Very beautiful bougie marshmallow, sweet, strawberry, coconut. It's just yummy. Everything about this fragrance is yummy. I absolutely adore it. And then this one is another favorite. So this is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This is absolutely delicious. Aside from how gorgeous this bottle is, it's another one that's got candied pear, sweet violet, bubble gum. It's juicy. It's perfect for the summertime. And then you've got Eden Juicy Apple in the 50 ml, and I really like this one. I don't wear it enough. I know I have to wear it more, but this is a beautiful juicy apple scent. I do feel like I get a little bit more strawberry from this fragrance, but yeah, it's very sweet. And as a sweet tooth lover or sweet tooth girl, definitely speaks to my heart. Next is the Eden Sparkly Lychee, however you want to pronounce it. And I like it. It's not a love for me. I feel like I have to combine this one to actually want to wear it. It's beautiful. It's got lychee, whatever you want to call it. It's got rose Damascus. It's got blackcurrant. Yeah, it's delicious. It's just not a love for me. And then the infamous The Wedding Silk Santal. So this one recently came out again, as in you could repurchase it, and I went ham. I bought 3 bottles because I'd run out of the one that I have. So I do have some empties that I'll probably do a video showcasing my empties and if I'd repurchase them. But anyway, I had to buy a backup of this one. So this is a newer bottle. I've got a backup and I finished the one that I was using. This for me will always be a classic champagne vanilla type of scent. I absolutely love it. It's just, for me, it's very pretty, very sophisticated, just absolutely stunning. And of course, we can't talk about this one without talking about her male counterpart. So this is the Wedding Velvet Santal, and I literally had to go into my husband's collection to get it because he wears this fragrance and there's actually not much left in it, and he absolutely loves it. It smells amazing on him. It's got tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, sandalwood, jasmine petals, and it is such a sophisticated, yeah, British. Just think about your quintessential British gentleman. That's what this fragrance smells like. Also in his collection, he's got the Oudgasm Tobacco Oud. It's a little bit too much for me, but on him, it smells like a smoked cigar and whiskey. Absolutely gorgeous on him. So these 2 are in his collection. And then I've got Another one that I love, so this is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli, and I do wear this one quite a bit. I absolutely love this one. Great balance of patchouli. It's not off-putting, and it actually creates like a spicy, boozy type of vanilla fragrance that I quite enjoy. And then I've got the Yum Pistachio Gelato in the 50 ml bottle, which is not looking, it's not looking a lot anymore. I would definitely repurchase that one. Then obviously a bigger bottle of the Rose Oud, a bigger bottle of the Vanilla Oud, and a bigger bottle of the Cafe Oud. And then the big boy is the 100 mils. So I've got the Deja Vu White Flower. I love this fragrance. It's a beautiful floral fragrance that is just very, very elegant. I love how my bottle is darkening a little bit. It's looking pretty juicy. I'm loving it. Then citrus, I don't wear this one nearly enough, but I do like to combine it with some fragrances. I am a citrus lover at heart. I am gourmand, but I love citrus fragrances. So sometimes when I want that additional citrus, kind of fresh, yeah, fresh type of smell, I spray this one on top of it and go about my business. Musk as well is another one I don't really wear that much, but I should, and I know I can mix it in with other fragrances. Again, I feel like the color is darkening, which is quite nice. I think it will make it smell even nicer. So that's those ones. And then Vanilla 28, I've bought a few bottles. I've bought a few bottles of this already. I have an empty 100 ml and an empty 50. So this one is a newer bottle, but already the juice is dark. And I love this. This is your typical vanilla fragrance that is, to me, leans a little bit boozy. And I can mix it in with so many fragrances. She is a crowd pleaser. She just works well with others and, you know, makes any scent smell amazing. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa is another one. Beautiful coconut vanilla scent. I love to wear this one during the summer months. Invite Only is one that I love to wear during the autumn months. Again, it's got tobacco, I believe. It's got like a boozy rum kick to it. It's just very delicious, very elegant, very cozy, very warm, in my opinion. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is one I don't wear nearly enough. I think my bottle is still quite full. I should wear this. Peppery fragrance, nice spicy fragrance. I do need to wear it a little bit more. Okay. Just pop that. Okay. And then Eden Juicy Apple in 100 ml. And yep, love it. Love Fest Burning Cherry. I pulled this out quite recently actually to wear it, and I mixed it with the Commodity juice and it smells absolutely delicious. I've also mixed it with Yara Candy. Again, smells amazing. I think my issue is wearing it on its own. I've just not leaned into wanting to wear it on its own as much, but mixing it with other fragrances, it just adds another level of elevation to the fragrance. So I am quite enjoying this one. If you like a cherry scent, then you're definitely gonna like that one. And then the enigma of the collection is Elixir. So Elixir is actually one of my oldest, if anything, fragrances from the line. I think I bought Vanilla 28 and this one at the same time. I can't remember now, but it's another one that I like to mix it. It's beautiful on its own, but I do like to mix it with other fragrances too. Okay, so this is my second layer of fragrances, and here I have all my not all my Middle Eastern, but I have Middle Eastern fragrances on this shelf. Initially, I had some of my designer fragrances, but I sort of flipped my collection around. So you'll find that if they're not collected by fragrance house, they're just random then. So I've done it fragrance house as much as possible, but also in theme of designer, Middle Eastern, niche types of fragrances. So that's sort of how I've done the collection. I've tried all sorts, you know, doing it with color, doing it with size, doing it with shape. I've done all sorts, but I think I'm quite happy with this for now. So yeah, let's go through these fragrances. Yeah, so this is from Gulf Orchid, and this is Sweet Haven Extreme. This is like, if you like camera, you like angel share sort of vibe. I'm not saying I say cheap or anything. It gives you that sort of vibe. So you've got coffee, there's bergamot, there's sandalwood, there's tonka in this one. I really, really love how nutty it smells. It smells really, really nice, and it is quite long lasting. So I really do adore this one. Also, they actually have the Sweet Haven one, which I do like as well. This one as well gives me that whole camera angel share type of vibe. Again, you've got vanilla in this one, you've got tonka in this one, hazelnut, cacao. It's warm, it's musky. The dry down is absolutely delicious. Aside from how gorgeous the bottle is, the dry down of these two fragrances, they're amazing. They smell amazing. The bottle is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite Middle Eastern finds of 2024. I'm so happy that the brand sent it to me, because I would have never known these fragrances were out there. So I absolutely love it. Also from the brand, next up I've got Dear Jasmine from Maison Asra, and this is another beautiful summer fragrance that I love. Actually, you can wear it all year round. When I reviewed it on my Instagram, I did say it's a good signature scent worthy type of fragrance. There's blackcurrant in this one, there's apple, there's vanilla, there's peach, there's rose, and it's long lasting. It's absolutely delicious in my opinion, and it's just one of those scents that you just need to have in your collection. Like the bottle as well, it's very, very elegant, but I love how long lasting this one is. And yeah, it just smells very, very delicious. Also from Gulf Orchid, I've got this one called D1. They actually sent me another one which is more the male equivalent, which sits in my husband's collection. It's actually become his top fragrance of 2024. It's so beautiful, masculine, very fresh smelling as well on him, which I love. But this one is the female version. It's got coconut, it's got lemon, violets, vanilla, sandalwood. I adore this one. Very, very nice fragrance, and it smells absolutely delicious on me. When I spray it, I get a little bit of woodiness, I get a little bit of freshness, citrus, floral, then the vanilla. It's just really nicely composed fragrance from the brand. Next, we've got some of my Al Haramain fragrances. I actually have quite a lot of Al Haramain fragrances. The first one is Al Haramain Amber Oud Private Edition. I mean, look at this bottle. Just look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. This bottle is sexy. The fragrance itself is very, very, very sexy, and it's not a popular one in my opinion. You do get some of the beautiful DNA of the Al Haramain line in this one, but definitely go test it out. It's very mysterious in my opinion. Then this one, again, it's not very popular. This one is Aqua Dubai. This one sort of gives me that fresh spring vibe. You've got citrus notes, you've got bergamot, there's melon, I believe, and pineapple actually. Let me smell. Yeah, there's melon, there's pineapple in this one, and blackcurrant in this one as well. Love the bottle. It's definitely giving aqua vibes. I wore this a lot in the spring time, and it does have a little bit of a dent. I mean, bear in mind, these perfumes, when you spray, it's not a lot comes out, but I did use a bit, especially as I only got it this year. So that's that one. And then the OG of OGs, my favorite Al Haramain perfume is the La Venture Femme. Now, I've purchased this fragrance so many times I've lost count, and now that I have the 200 ml bottle, it's already here, and I know I'm going to purchase this again in 2025. This is just a gorgeous Creed dupe. I'm putting it out there. It is the best Creed dupe out there. Creed for women is the best one out there. All right, it smells exactly like it. It performs from what people have said, it performs even longer, and it's just a cheapy, beautiful, cheap Middle Eastern fragrance that just hits all the boxes, and I will always have this. This one would still rank the top of my Middle Eastern fragrances, definitely, without a doubt. If you want to know what this smells like, just think of tropical, pineapple, citrus, then think of floral notes like rose, then think of warmth like amber, sandalwood in the base, but with vanilla. The dry down of this is where it's at. It's lovely. I love the opening because I love citrus fragrances, and as it dries down, you get the tropical essence of it. All in all, it's a well-rounded, well-designed fragrance. So definitely go check it out. Okay, before we carry on with my Al Haramain fragrances, this is the only one that I have from this brand. This is by Filled with Baraka. They do sell a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, but they also have their own blend, which is Sweet Serenity. They have some others, but this is the one that they sent me that I tried and I fell in love with. Like, this is delicious. It's got pear, there's mandarin, there's bergamot in this one. It also has vanilla in the dry down. There's a bit of caramel. There's a bit of musk in it as well. I wear this either in the summer months or to bed, and I kid you not, this fragrance lasts forever. As small as it is and as inexpensive as it is, I think it's on sale for like $9.99 or something like that right now. It's such a well-crafted fragrance that just smells more expensive and more elegant than it really is. Like, it's such a simple bottle, simple formulation, but it's so effective and it's absolutely delicious. There's also tuberose in this, so if you love tuberose, you're definitely gonna love this. It's got ylang ylang in it as well, and yeah, it's just one of those fragrances that I feel like, because it's not well talked about, people don't know too much about it, but I'm here to tell you, check out Filled with Baraka and come back to me when you've tried this. You're gonna love it. Okay, so this is the Aslan Oud from Al Haramain. So this is the Aslan Oud line. Let's get into the packaging for a second. Like, this thing feels like a weapon. It's so heavy and incredibly classy. Like, magnetic cap, everything. Absolutely stunning. Looks like royalty. It looks like a tiger or a lion in a bottle. It's so amazing. The packaging that this came in as well, very luxurious. So it's giving that kind of Middle Eastern royalty luxe type of look. And there are notes such as grapefruit. Obviously, I love the opening of this. It's very fresh and citrusy. There's lavender or lavender, as people always laugh at me whenever I say that. There's patchouli, there's amber, there's vetiver, there's licorice in this as well. And I love this fragrance. It's I mean, just let's just take a second to look at it. It gives you spicy, it gives you woody, it gives you soapy, it gives you soft, it gives you citrus. It's just a well-rounded fragrance that will smell amazing on a man as well. And it smells really, really fresh on my husband because sometimes he does wear this fragrance. But I love this one. I should mention that some people believe that I haven't smelled it myself. I do have sample. Maybe I should sample it. But some people say that this reminds them of Sauvage Elixir. So yeah, I do feel like this and Sauvage are around the same price range. As in when I got this, it was around 150, 120 maybe. So depending on what size of the Sauvage that you're getting, this baby, the quality and the performance, stunning. And then the second one is the Amber edition. Equally beautiful. Again, magnetic cap, silver detailing, absolutely stunning. Now this one has leather in it, but the leather is not overpowering. I feel like it's still a crowd pleaser even with the leather. Again, it's got grapefruit, it's got bergamot, so you do get that freshness, that citrus. It also has tonka bean for some nuttiness. It's got caramel, it's got guac wood, amber, and some other juicy sort of fruity notes in it. And I quite like this one because as it dries down, you start getting that feminine touch to it. It is a unisex fragrance, but I do feel like it leans a little bit more feminine than the blue edition. So I get that kind of soft, smoky vanilla essence that comes through, like a creamy essence as it dries down. It's actually the one that I like the most out of the two, and I did a whole review on my Instagram of this, and I adore this fragrance. It's a very, very nice, well formulated scent. Okay, this next one is from Gizada. So this is Ambassadora, and they sent this and a male version, which my husband wears. He loves that one. So I got this not too long ago. I want to say maybe about 2 months ago from the brand. So I haven't really worn it too much, but it does have notes of pink pepper, mandarin, blueberry. It's also got orange blossom, freesia, jasmine, cashmere wood, vetiver, vanilla, sandalwood, musk. So I did a review of this, just, you know, testing it out and wearing it for the whole day to see what the performance is like. But I haven't actually got to know the fragrance, got to test it in different climates to see which climate I would lean more into wearing. But so far I do love it. It's a pretty scent, gorgeous floral fragrance. You do get that citrus kick and spiciness from the opening, but then as it dries, it just gives you that sort of warm, creamy feel that I do love in fragrances. And the packaging is so adorable. Like, you just imagine me with red nails. It just looks amazing. Next up, we have another Al Haramain fragrance. So this one is grapefruit. This is the one that is likened to the Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, and I must agree, I'm one of the people that have said it immediately reminded me of the Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, and I did a review on my Instagram as well. It's got red berries, blackcurrant, lychee, grapefruit. It's got almond blossom, melon, iris, freesia, magnolia, jasmine, rose, caramel, vanilla, patchouli, and the list goes on and on and on. All in all, I get kind of like a juicy, fruity cocktail, you know, with essence of floral notes as it dries down. But for some reason, it just immediately reminds me of Eden Juicy Apple whenever I spray this fragrance. Like, it's undeniable the way it just smells like like a mocktail. And that's sort of the vibe that I get from Eden Juicy Apple as well. And the last Al Haramain scent that I have here is L'Aventure Fresh. And again, I have a review on my Instagram. This one immediately gives me citrus, spicy, woody, fresh type of vibe, like really, really fresh. and musky. I love this fragrance. For a fresh scent, this fragrance lasts a long time. I'm not the type of person that likes to collect fresh fragrances just because I believe that the performance is always lacking. But for some reason, this one, the performance is really, really good. And I just love the way it's evolved over time. Next up, we have a few fragrances from Kayali Perfumes. The first one is Le Prestige Royal. Look at that. I have my eye on a few other Kayali fragrances, but I just adore. Like, the packaging of these Middle Eastern fragrances is like, I don't care. I'm here to take up space. It is what it is. Take me as I am, you know? Which I'm here for. I am here for this. Now, this is another one that I definitely need some time to get to know a little bit more. I haven't worn it too much, but what I can tell you is that the leather in this fragrance is not overpowering. It's definitely something that I still enjoy wearing. I enjoy playing with it. I just haven't dedicated a whole day to wearing it. There's rose, there's blackcurrant, there's bergamot in this one. There's also spearmint in this, and there's cinnamon, and there's vanilla in this. For me, it's kind of like an elevated spicy citrus scent with some depth, some amber to it, you know. And I'm just, yeah, I just haven't spent time, I haven't spent time exploring what this scent is really about, you know. On the flip side of that, the one that I can't stop wearing is Empire Victor. Like, this fragrance is delicious. Like, the composition is very minimal and I'm here for it. The packaging as well, everything is 10 over 10 with this fragrance. Look at the bottle. Absolutely stunning. This one has lemon, bergamot at the top. There's vanilla in the base, and the vanilla in this one is really vanilla-ing, and there's caramel in it, which blends really well with the vanilla. I cannot stop wearing this. As someone who is a self-professed gourmand lover and lives for her next vanilla kick, her next vanilla high, this one gets me together. It absolutely does get me together. I adore it. I need it in my life. This one, definitely get it. It's so inexpensive. Smells absolutely amazing. You're gonna love it if you love vanilla, sweet, jammy, caramel, bit of citrus to it. This one is for you. Can you tell that I like it? Can you? The one that started the Kayali craze is Harim Al Sultan. I also have the perfume oil combined with the perfume oil. Match made in heaven. Literally match made in heaven. Now, this fragrance has rose. It also has bergamot. So again, it gives me that spicy kick. But then it has jasmine, amber, there's agarwood, there's sandalwood, there's patchouli in this fragrance, and there's also nutmeg. So there's a bit of floral, hint of spice, there's hint of warmth. But for me, I think because I mix it a lot with the oil, I get a bit of fruitiness as well in this fragrance. So it's a well balanced, spicy, floral, fruity, warm type of fragrance. Good performance, especially if you use the oil. So yeah, this is another one that I definitely recommend, and I recommend that you get it from Kayali. There are a lot of fakes out there, especially the oil, but if you want the creme de la creme, the real OG, definitely go to Kayali. It is their original formulation, and you can't beat the original. So just, yeah, go get your kick. Plus, look at the packaging. Alright, so aside from the perfumes that I unboxed today, this was the latest addition to my collection, and I literally just dropped a review on my Instagram of this fragrance. So this is Maison de Avenir. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it properly, in Aurora Opulence. If you live in the UK, you can get this from All Beauty. I saw them stock a lot of the fragrances from this house at a very affordable price. So I think I might be checking out a few more because I really, really do adore this fragrance. This is a floral woody fragrance. It's delicate. I feel it's mysterious. It's beautiful. It's got rose. It's got saffron in it. I love this fragrance. It's not your typical rose spicy type of fragrance. I feel like it's got some depth to it. It's transitions quite nicely. And the ombre bottle, all the bottles in this line, this particular line, have an ombre feel, and it's just absolutely, look at that, stunning. It's just stunning. So definitely go check out the review on my Instagram. What I'll try to do is I will put my Instagram handle in the description box so you guys can go check it out, because I do a lot of reviews on my Instagram as well. Okay, so next up I've got my Paris Corner fragrances. Now when it comes to duping perfume houses, there are a few that do it and do it well. You know, Paris Corner is one of them. Latafa is definitely another. Alhambra, yeah, is definitely another one. So I do have quite a few Paris Corner fragrances. So the first one is actually my favorite from the line, and this is Quessa Pink. Ah, so adorable. Look at it. It should be down here actually, because of how beautiful this fragrance is. Now this fragrance has coconut, it has apple, there's heliotrope, there's jasmine, there's violet. The base has sandalwood, it has vanilla. It's a sugary bomb. It smells absolutely delightful, very, very sexy in my opinion, very calming, very sophisticated, very sweet, very innocent is the way I would describe it. Love the packaging of this one. I don't know what this one is duping. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to look it up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so from what I can see on Fragrantica, people have likened it to Latafa, Yara, the original Yara, the pink one. They've also likened it to a Laura Mercier fragrance and some other fragrances, but she is a crowd pleaser, honey. She's a crowd pleaser. It doesn't fail to get me compliments. My man loves it. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance from the house. And because I couldn't get enough of Quessa Pink, I had to get her brother. So I had to get Quessa Delicious. Alright? And delicious it is. First of all, I'm obsessed with these bottles. These bottles are stunning. Okay? This one has dark chocolate, orange, whipped cream. There's coconut, there's marshmallow, there's jasmine, there's vanilla, there's white musk. It smells like, for me, it smells like if you mixed Nebras by Latafa with what's the popular one from Giardini? 1 second. I don't know why the name escaped me. Bianco Latte. So mix Bianco Latte by Giardini, and then mix it with Nebras and mix it with a bit of Eclair by Latafa. That's what I feel. It's just so delicious. So delicious. I cannot get enough of this fragrance. It's also another great performer. Very, very elegant. Very inviting, very cozy, very delicious. If you love gourmand, you're gonna love this one. Okay, next one is the one I'm wearing today. This is actually my fragrance of the day. I'm wearing this. This is called Marina. Also from Paris Corner, but this is from the Taskine line. And this one as well, you get a zesty, fresh opening with some delicate florals. You've got Lily of the Valley, for example. There's also blackcurrant. It's quite rich in the dry down, but the opening is just like an explosion of citrus vibes. So grapefruit is just like boom, fresh smell, and then you start getting the florals. So yeah, I feel it evolves quite nicely. I wore it today to test it out because I haven't really been giving it love, but to me it's definitely a spring summertime type of scent. I'm not mad at it. It's fresh. I like it. I'm actually not sure what this one is duping. Let's find out, because I won't be surprised if it is one of the Kayali scents, because Paris Corner likes to dupe a lot of the Kayali fragrances. So this one is duping. Actually, no. Okay, this one's duping. There's so many other fragrances. Definitely not a Kayali one, so I take that back. The next one, however, is duping a Kayali fragrance. And this one is definitely duping the Yum Pistachio Gelato. And yeah, I love the packaging though. It is giving me the vibe of the Kayali one, but I don't think it's duping it. In my opinion, the Kayali one is very, very smooth. Okay, it's just the nuttiness that is very similar. So this one has bergamot. There's also obviously pistachio, gelato. There's hazelnuts. There's rum. There's cardamom. There's white peony, there's nougat, there's raspberry, white peach, there's whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, the list goes on and on. I find that the combination of all of those sweet notes just makes it a little bit artificial is the word I want to go for. Yeah, I don't get the kind of natural sweetness that the Kayali fragrance gives. I feel like this is very, very artificial as it dries down. The opening definitely gives me the Kayali vibe, 100%. But then as it dries, it just starts smelling a little artificial. Now, I purchased this so that I could I could extend the performance or the longevity or the lasting power of my Kayali fragrance, because I don't want it to finish, right? And I find that I wear this less and I wear the Kayali one, but I'll still keep it in my collection because yeah, there's still hope for it. I just wish it was a little fresher in its smell rather than, yeah, a bit artificial. All right, the one that I first got from Paris Corner is the Amouage dupe. Okay, this is, and I've tried the Amouage. I tried it at the airport and I actually prefer this one. I don't really like the Amouage scent. This one to me is really, really nice. There is pear in this one, pink pepper, there's saffron, there's jasmine sambac, there's sandalwood vanilla. What I like about this is it has a nuttiness in the background, but it's very elegant, and it does have, like, that jasmine really stands out and I quite like it, but then you still get a bit of spiciness from the saffron. Like, the way they balanced it for me gives you a bit of both worlds. So if you want something floral, very pretty, but you still want that little kick of spiciness, you still get it in this fragrance, and then topped off with some creamy amber depth to it. So for me, I really, really love this fragrance, and I've combined it with quite a few of my scents as well. I wear it alone most of the time, and it's something that I reached for quite a bit in the summertime, but I absolutely adore this fragrance. Okay, so we've done these two rolls. So we did the Kayali fragrances. I did a bit of unboxing as well, and then we've done the first layer of my Middle Eastern fragrances. In my next video, I'll do the second layer of my Middle Eastern fragrances before we flip over to the other side. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I would love to have you here. I would love to share more about my collection and answer any questions that you might have. If you've got any questions about any of the fragrances that I've shown you today, leave it in the comment section. I'm sure I'll respond, or somebody else can respond as well if they've got the answer. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are enjoying this period, and I will catch you in a future video. Okay, stay blessed. Bye.